January of 2012, Larry became the CEO of the Giants. He's been a key strategist and negotiator for the team, beginning with the Barry Bonds signing in '92. He chairs the Major League Baseball's Long-Term Strategic Planning Committee, and he is essentially Mr. San Francisco. I mean, he's on the board of directors of KQED, the San Francisco Committee on Jobs, the Bay Area Council, Comcast Sports, and the Boys and Girls Club of the Pacific Northwest.
What we see ourselves in is really in 6, 7, 8 different businesses right now. For sure, we're in the business of winning baseball games. We need to do that, right? So that's mission one. If we don't do that, then other things may not fall into place. But increasingly, we're in the content business in a very big way, delivering fresh content to multiple platforms, content with a predictable rating and with a following. You're in the technology business, so we can get into that, and lots of different ways to allow people to connect with you. We're in the customer service business. Doesn't matter how good you are, if the experience at the ballpark or the experience around the Giants isn't what it needs to be, you fail, you fall down. We're in the, increasingly in the real estate business. We have an enormous project that is developing 27 acres, really in what's becoming the corner of Main and Main, and right in what was our ballpark parking, which is now going to be replaced by structured parking and a big development right down on Mission Bay. And then one of my favorite parts, one of my favorite businesses, it's not really a business, one of my favorite pursuits is we're in the community business. We're in the community service business. We wear San Francisco across our chest. We're in the happy business. We're in the fun business, and that's what we're about. The way we run it is we try to simulate a publicly traded company. So we have quarterly board meetings. We look for growth. We look for financial return. We look for, ultimately, for valuation. But we're in the brand building business if you're looking for sort of a one line. And we do have shareholders. We have 35 owners of the team. It was born out of civic commitment. You know, the great thing about our sport, and I think most sports, is that it's an art, not a science, and there is not a direct correlation between spending and winning. And look, I mean, does it give you a better chance of winning if you spend more? Perhaps, but there's so many X factors that go into it. The one thing in baseball that isn't always recognized is your team in April is almost never your team in September. Right. We're now in the nexus in the media world, the media digital world, as to where do we go with our content. So do we, you know, there's over the top, there's the cable bundle. How's baseball best served in packaging its content and presenting it? We know that the young fans that we've got to capture are consuming media differently. So how do we get games to fans, you know, to fit into the generational changes that we're seeing? So what we've done is we have a competitive bid, but we have secured the rights to develop 27 acres that is our parking lot and the first pier, Pier 48, that's adjoining our ballpark, and then we'll go from surface parking to structured parking at the south end of the lot. We think it's a great opportunity for us to grow the Giants franchise to the point where we're in the real estate business in a big way.